Hello and welcome to the State Hockey Centre. We're on field one now, thank goodness for that. Tanisha, you're with Peter Smith, and joining me, Tanisha Carey, one of the New Zealand representatives that are playing in Brisbane these days. Tanisha, it's a warm afternoon, it should be a good game of hockey.
I'm very excited for this game. This is, I woke up this morning and I was not even playing, but it's finals day, so yeah, super excited to see what the final result of this game will be.
So we're going to have a quick look at the graphics we have for the road to the grand final. You see Commercial got over the top of Redcliffe and University went down to East. Then Kedron and Commercial played, and Commercial were up 4-1, which is a big score against Kedron. Redcliffe went down to East, so Kedron and East played in the prelim final to see who makes the grand final against Commercial and Kedron. That was a big win over East, 6-3. You don't even often see a scoreline that in finals hockey. So head-to-head results, Kedron have got one up and Commercial one up, and then of course Commercial went out in one of the semis. So let's have a look at the team list. And what can you say to that, Tanisha? What a team list of players they have there, Kedron.
Yeah, stacks on stacks, I think.
Jody Kenny, number 9, 226 caps for the Hockey Roos, 111 goals at the international level. That is certainly a weapon to have in your side. And a lot of other good players there. Amanda Pake, she's the reserve goalkeeper. Chloe Daly will be going into goals. She's a Queensland under-18 player futures group, and she'll be hard to get past at times. Coached by Nikki Taylor. Tegan Tupper, we knew her better as Tegan Kerr. She's not playing, she's managing. She's pregnant, and I can understand why she's not playing. She certainly is very pregnant at the moment. So we've got a good side there to go up against the Commercial side. If we have a look at the Commercial team list, pretty handy side too, Tanisha.
Yeah, I think both of these clubs have a substantial amount of depth in each side, so again, just really excited to see these two go up against each other.
And number 9 there, Rosie Malone. She is a current Hockey Roo. She's got 92 caps, so she's a bit younger than Jodie, but she's certainly on her way up. So players to watch out for there, the two Dalkin sisters, they're fantastic. Carissa Vanderwaal, she is a weapon too, and Rosie Malone. But the rest of the players there, you can't take too much away from them. Kiriana Wairoyal Hunter, she's very solid in defence, and you've played against Kiri.
Sure have.
How hard is she to get past?
Oh, I love it when she marks me. It's always a nice physical battle, but yeah, no, really good person as well, so always good to come up against her.
And today, the coin toss.
So we're just waiting for the coin toss, and the coin toss is being done. They had a competition this year, and it's something they're going to do every year for the Premier League One. The coin toss will be done by a JT3 player from Ascot Arana who won the competition. Ascot Arana were the minor premiers in JT3, but they lost in their semi-final. And young Kaylee is the Ascot player about to do the coin toss for the Premier League One Grand Final. The captains of the two sides, Kedron, is Britt Wilkinson and looks like Marcy McCann. We saw her sisters SJ and Phoebe play just a short while ago. And now the team's being introduced to the crowd, and we've got a fairly good crowd. You'll find that on the other side of the field, I like to call that stand the melanoma stand, Tanisha, because you sit in the sun.
Nina Murphy, Sophia Papanantonio, Kiriana Wairoyal Hunter. The coach is Tom Ruff. The assistant
Just
coach
waiting
is Paul
for-
McPherson, and the manager Chris Ruley.
So we're just waiting for the coin toss.
From Kedron Wayne.
Oh, there they're still
Today's team
announcing the teams.
Elise Condon, Chloe Daly, Mahalia
So
Howard,
the Kedron players are out there.
Maddie Kenny, Alyssa Kerr.
Our two umpires are Amy Mazzaferi and Alicia Newman. Alicia Newman being one of the top umpires in the world. We're very lucky to have her here in Brisbane. And our reserve umpire, Ari Goff, she'll be doing the toss with Kaylee from Ascot Arana. And this is the first time they've had a coin toss competition for the BWHA, and they hope to continue this tradition from now on. So the team's about to go out. We're just waiting. The umpires are certainly having a good time there, Amy and Alicia. And out on the field in the pink shirt is one of our roving photographers, Andrew Blanchard, takes the action photography. That's some fantastic photos too. Here they go, out they go. The two number 9s, Jodie Kenny, former Hockey-roo, Rosie Malone, a current Hockey-roo. Renee Taylor's also in the commercial, well, not on the team sheet, but, well, she's on the team sheet, but as an assistant coach, she currently is embargoed from playing at the moment. She's carrying a minor injury. So the coin toss is being done by Kaylee. The two captains, Britt Wilkinson for Kedron, Marcy McCann for commercial. And looks like commercial won the toss. It's not fantastically important in hockey, is it, Tanisha, the toss these days?
Yeah, I think sometimes people are honestly trying to see where the sun is for the goalkeeper. I think that's probably a little bit more important, but I think sometimes there's a little bit of a mental advantage if you start with the ball, but yeah, half time comes around and you lose it. So yeah, for me the sun's more important than having the ball.
So here we go. The crowd are getting behind both sides. This is the sheep station they're playing for. It's a BWHA Premier League Grand Final. And we're just waiting for the tech bench to be ready. In fact, they're a little early. I hope they're not going to make them wait for the whole 2 minutes before it's 3 o'clock. And we're underway in the Bart Mellish MP, Joan Pease MP sponsored BWHA Premier League 1 Grand Final commercial up against Kedron Wavell. And commercial with first use of the ball. And Casey Dawkins at the back there for commercial, just a little messy. And now the turnover made. Gemma Punch, back from Pennsylvania State University, playing hockey back here in Brisbane. Rosie Malone can't get away from Alyssa Kerr, gets the free hit however. And now the ball. Humphreys this side to Kiri. That's through everybody, and Alyssa Kerr says thanks very much. Dale Dawkins gets in the... Oh, okay, so free hit goes to commercial. Not sure why, but something happened after the first whistle. So very much feeling each other out at the moment because they are playing for the big one.
Yeah, it's good to see the energy nice and high right from the start, and I think it probably will continue right through to the fourth quarter as well. I know that there's a lot of girls out there who are super fit, so yeah, it's going to make it for an exciting game.
26 is Gemma Punch. She gets it forward to Wilkinson. Wilkinson and Teresi working well together. Wilkinson gets past Humphreys. Humphreys gets a go-go gadget arms and drags that ball back. Oh, Wilkinson and Humphreys. But Humphreys wins that little battle, gets a free hit. And Casey Dawkins over there will restart. Searching past, looking for a sister, and Dale Dawkins. One touch pass didn't quite work out. It's Charlie Woosnam restarting. Said hello to her mum Mel Woosnam, former Hockey-roo and also chairman of the board of Hockey Australia. Lives in the Redlands area. And until recently was CEO of Water Polo Queensland, but now doing something different. Jodie Kenny worked it up to West. Georgina West. She's in the Futures group as well. Queensland Under 20. in the circle, and Withington Crump kicks it clear. Emily Withington Crump, she's a quality keeper too in the Blade squad.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a little bit better than that to try and get it past Crumpy. But I'm sure both of the goalkeepers today will be tested out, that's for sure.
And West takes it into the circle, looking for Teresi on the far post. This is Punch. Works it back into the circle. Good work from Crump. She got it out of there. And now Dale Dawkins trying to work it up the field. She's got some pace, Dale Dawkins, those long strides. She's quick around the field. She's got a player in the circle, now marked up by Shania Myers, trying to get it to her.
That's Jodie.
And Jenna Ray McIntyre made a good lead, but Dale Dawkins well channeled by Charlie Wisdom. Charlie Wisdom's keeping a close eye on her. She knows how dangerous Dawkins is. Oh, into the circle, not quite. Labour got there first, in front of Malone. She's caused heartache for Kedron before in grand finals, her and Renee Taylor. Jodie Kenny throws a big one. That's a good one too. It's going to fall nicely for Wilkinson. That's the sort of weapon that Jodie Kenny is. And that's why Commercial will miss Renee Taylor, who can throw something nearly as long.
Yeah, and even though Renee's injured, it's really cool to see her there on the bench helping out the girls, and it's just been nice to have a bit of leadership in the dugout as well from former players.
First penalty corner. Teresi put it on the feet of the defender. And while we've got Jodie Kenny down there, and we know how many goals she scored at international level with Dragflicks, let alone at AHL and Hockey 1 level, but they don't always use her for that.
Yeah, they've also got Britt Wilkinson, and yeah, well known in the league for, we call it a Britt Wilco, or I do essentially, carries it to a 45 and hits it on an angle, but be really curious to see what they start off with.
On the right hand side you'll see Maddie Kenny come flying in looking for the deflection. Oh, good save by Crump. That's a bread and butter save for a good keeper like Crumpy.
Yeah, so they go to Brett. She does carry to the side just to get away from that first runner, but it is cleared really well.
That's a great camera angle to see how the keeper keeps the ball out of the goal. And Withington Crump, one of the class keepers in the Queensland side, the Brisbane Blade side. Long corner. No, it's just a free hit, just outside the circle. Oh, Dale Dawkins, look at that. All the way up there to put pressure on Jodie Kenny. I don't know if that was meant to be a one-touch pass, but it's worked. Now Wisdom throwing it down the line. Humphreys, she read that so well. But she gets the ball put on her feet by Wisdom. That was meant for Wilkinson. Wilkinson didn't get there in time, but Humphreys was within the 5. Charlie Wisdom, back she goes. Jodie Kenny, long way back. Look at Rosie Malone, she's quick around the field. And put pressure on Myers, and Myers made the error. Turnover made, Alyssa Kerr, known as Baby Rhino in hockey circles, and that's why. Away comes, I was going to say, Commercial away. Here's Mahalia Howe. Gets it forward to Maddie Kenny. Maddie Kenny, very different player to Jodie Kenny. As far as I know, they're not related. Just a similar name. This is a good looking attack from Fiona Labour, but Marcy McCann, very quick to get that ball back. And now the free hit goes to Commercial. I'm just looking at number 1 for Commercial. I don't have her in my team list, but just wondering if that's Jade Reed. Bit hard to tell from our Wilkinson into the circle. This is danger time because it's a stroke. And I can see why it was a stroke. If you have a look at the replay, you'll see the feet behind Emily with him and Crump. This is good work by Wilkinson.
still think if you're on that commercial side, you definitely want a stroke instead of a goal. So.
And who comes up to take the stroke? Witham and Crump up against Kenny. Kenny makes no mistake.
Not much that Crumpy could do there. You know, you're a very, very experienced hockey player, but pretty clinical, right in the net, right in the corner.
Very hard for a keeper to keep a stroke out. All the pressure is on the striker. The striker is expected to make the penalty stroke. I have seen them missed.
Yeah.
I've seen them missed at the international level, let alone at club level. That's Courtney Kerr on the far side, turning over the ball to McCann. McCann throws it to Labert. Now Shania Myers. Actually, that's Elise Condon, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. So Elise Condon. Back to Kenny. Kenny under pressure. They're trying to put her under pressure, but you know, just trying to put a player of the calibre of Jodie Kenny under pressure, you have to be pretty good. I think Rosie Malone might be the one who could.
To be fair, when you look out on the field, there's a high calibre of players out there. It's really exciting to see the future of Brisbane and Queensland hockey.
General McIntyre comes out to replace Dale Dawkins, and that's a pretty good replacement. General McIntyre very quick around the field. Oh, they'll get away with that one. Maddie Kenny just not quite there in time. Labert gets there first, and she's dumped that back for, I'm sure that's Jade Reid. I've got Jade Reid as number 2. I'm sure that's Jade Reid number 1. It is Jade Reid at number 1. Back we go. Oh, Wilkinson missed that, but it's not going to... Oh no, it's going to be a commercial ball. So we knew it would be a tight game, but I didn't expect Kedron to be 1-up so early. Jade Reid. Jade Reid, she is a class act as well. She's in the Gilla squad as well as the Blaze squad. Back we go. Into the circle. This is danger time for Kedron, and penalty corner awarded. That's Commercial's first penalty corner. No, it's not a penalty corner. The umpires have conferred and they've changed. What's happened? That looked like it came off Maddie Kenny's feet, but
play on.
I don't know what you saw, Tanisha, but it looked like it came off her feet. But umpires, of course, are at the ground level. They don't have this elevated position that we have watching the game. And number 5 at the back. That's Casey Dawkins. She is such a good defender. She and Dale. One's a striker, one's a defender. There's the striker. Very similar. Oh, turned over. That was McBurney, Ashley McBurney. She's played a lot of representative hockey. She seems to go unnoticed a lot of the time, but she's just one of those class players that plays so well week in, week out, as does Maddie Kenny. And penalty corner award. That's a dead set penalty corner, that one.
Again, nice and composed in there. You see Maddie Kenny not really going for a pass, just actually just trying to get the ball on their foot, and successful. That's all you want.
Yeah, put it straight on the feet of the defender. And of course, we've got
Mahalia and Jodie.
Yeah, Mahalia how can actually drag flick as well as hit the ball. And Jodie Kenny, so that they're good options. And Teresi on the far right, she'll come straight in on that far post. Ball's in, goes to Kenny. It's going to be a straight shot, and Crump made that look so easy. With him and Crump, one of the best goalkeepers in Queensland. So at the moment, Kedron on a roll. Just about cleared by Sienna Graham over that far side, number 12 for Commercial. Courtney Kerr restarts. Two sets of sisters out there. The Dalkin sisters and the Kerr sisters. And when the sisters play together, they seem to have that innate ability to find the other sister.
Yeah, for sure. There's also the Malone sisters, but I believe that Alanasia's not playing today due to an injury, so...
Alanasia is on the team list, but I haven't seen her come out yet.
Did see her wear a polo before, so unsure if she will be on the field, but I'm happily... I don't mind being wrong, so would be nice to see her out there.
Yes, the Malone sisters, both very good players. Of course, Rosie in the hockey roots. That's a nice ball forward. Teresi touched that on. She was looking to get that down to Howe. And Casey Dawkins just gets it out of there. Finds McIntyre. Oh, Rosie Malone's off her feet. Teresi gets it forward to Howe. Oh, that's good play by Kiri. And the free hit goes against Kedron. Oh, that's occurred. Turned that over. Got it to Howe. Lots of blue shirts down there. So, umpire just says, no, play on. And the ball rolls over the baseline for a long corner. That looked funny, didn't it?
Yeah, there's not much of little Mahalia, so it's now and then she does get pushed off the ball, but in saying that, she is a very strong ball carrier, so now and then it does go her way.
Charlie Wilson gets a free hit outside the circle. Again, the way she goes around Rosie Malone, but the free hit goes against her. Got to put on her own feet. Dawkins now gets it turned over. Didn't see Teresi coming at her. Teresi tries to get that past Sienna Graham, doesn't do it. That's Vanderwaaf.
Yeah.
She is good. Playing a defender role at the moment. This is good work to get it into circle by Rossetto. Alex Rossetto. We saw her sister umpiring this morning, Gabby. Alex playing Premier League 1 for Commercial in a very, very good side. That's Rosie's sister. Alanasia.
Where?
Number 17. Rosie's sister.
I don't think Alanasia's out there.
Yeah, no. Oh, I did see her. Oh, it's 18.
Yeah, it's
I thought
Monty.
I did see her. 18 is actually Montana
Yeah.
Carr. She is a good young player
She's
too.
a little cracker, that one. This is Nina Murphy.
Nina Murphy.
She's in the Futures side.
Recently named in the Futures group. And you'll see why when you see her play. Humphreys played Australian indoor, or indoor for Australia, I should say. This is going to be a free hit to Caruso, but she's going to leave it for Kiri. Dawkins straight into the circle, but no one can drag that one back in. Dawkins gets there first. Dawkins is so quick around the field, and this is danger time, but Jodie Kenny shot a goal. Dawkins pulled the trigger, smacked the backboard, and that squares up the match.
That's the noise you like to hear when you score a goal, but really quite unlucky there for Jodie, but a really nice steal and just absolute cracker shot on goal there for Dale. Here we are again, nice angle, near post.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was an extra set. No wonder Chloe Daly and Brent Wilkinson straight away across the face of the goal. Mahalia Howe couldn't get onto it. It's going to be a commercial ball from the side. No, it's going to be a Kedron ball from the side. Teresi goes back, and that's the end of the quarter. We go to the shed, it's all locked up, 1-1. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back to the State Hockey Centre. Field number 1 for the Bwha Mellish MP. John Pease MP sponsored the BWHA Premier League 1 Grand Final. It's locked up 1-1 between Commercial and Redcliffe. It's been outstanding hockey from both sides, end to end at times. And right away, both sides come out firing. You're with Peter Smith. Thanks for joining me, and I've got special guest commentator Tanisha Carey. I'm trying to get her to do more of this because she's fantastic to have her insights. Tanisha,
Not a chance. No. I think maybe one and done, but it's been a good experience for sure.
Rosie Malone, you don't want to give her too much time and space, and she's got a good lead from Dale Dawkins. Dawkins gets it into the circle, but Shania Myers there first.
Oof.
And the free hit goes to Kedron. Shania Myers did well. This is McBurney, Ashland McBurney. Oh, I can't get past Carissa Vanderwaaf. Vanderwaaf made that look easy. Gets to a captain. Mahalia Howe comes across, keeps them honest. And now Sienna Graham. She'll have to go back to someone, and she finds someone pretty handy in Casey Dawkins. Dawkins gets Kiri away on this near side. Down the line they go. McBurney's there first. And Rosie Malone wins that little battle against Elise Condon. Into the circle. No one's there. Jenna Ray McIntyre was in the right spot. There was no one at the top of the circle for Commercial. So Condon on the far side. Runs it down the field. This is Mahalia Howe. It's a good lead by Maddie Kenny to get behind Kiri, but she just mucks it up a little. Now Kiri gets the ball up to McCann. Vanderwaaf. Back to McCann. Graham under pressure. Off the feet of Howe. Umpire's playing advantage, and this is going to work well for him. Chloe Daly has to come out because it's 1-on-1 with Labour. Jenna Ray McIntyre, and Jenna Ray McIntyre made that look easy.
You can actually see Jenna Ray look up to see the support before she actually goes and takes that shot, and very, very clinical right in the corner again. Not much that Chloe could do, but in saying that, full credit to Chloe as well. I thought she made a good decision on trying to at least get out and put pressure.
Fantastic goal from Jenna Ray McIntyre. 1-on-1 with the keeper and found the back of the box. Into the circle, not quite this time. And Commercial. Malone tries to get it back to the goal scorer, McIntyre. That's a Commercial ball. I'll leave it for Casey Dawkins. Casey Dawkins can throw an overhead. She's not going to do it this time. What she was, she did look up the field, but everybody was covered.
Here's the goal again. Fair enough, I'd play it again as well. Really nice timer there.
And again, Dale Dawkins making a good lead, and there's Jenna Ray McIntyre trying to find some space. This time, Jodie Kenny got in there, but the back of the stick called against Dale Dawkins. Howe picks the ball off Graham. Umpire says he hit Kedron. Umpire Mazzafari on that far side. Shania Myers with the restart. the best restart, but Lavert's got it back for Kedron. Oh, look at that. Malone knew straight away it was going back to Kenny. Condon gets it forward. And Condon under pressure. Oh, it gets away from McIntyre. One backseat tackle there. The umpire's gone for a pocket too.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's not going to. Now
I think she is, yeah.
And I think she was getting a bit of hurry up from the crowd.
I think Jenna knew as well. She's got a bit of a smile on her face. Sometimes you just get a little bit excited as a striker as well and want to try and win that ball.
Myers gets us going, and Kenny was going for that lead, but the pass just a little bit too far in front, and it would have been on. She got it because Mahalia Howe was up the top of the circle. Overhead from Dawkins to a sister, not under control. Now the free hit goes to Myers. Oh, that's it. Not a bad overhead, and that would be a long corner. So sometimes the overheads are thrown a little bit too much and are ineffective, but this time the overheads have been good ones. They have been effective. Jodie Kenny. She's going to blast it, or try and blast it into the circle. But Carissa Vanderwaal too good for that. And Dale Dawkins says we'll play it down that end of the field because with their 1 goal lead, they can put more pressure on Kedron.
You can see they're going into a half-court press. It just looked like Dale wanted to kind of relieve the pressure a little bit there, and they've kind of just set off at that midline, letting Kedron figure out what to do.
Yeah, Commercial are good at the way they can change up their defence. That's over the head of both Dawkins and Teresi, and that'll be a 16. Casey Dawkins looks up. On the far side, she's got Marcy McCann in space, but she's not going to use her, and that's gone straight through to Labour. Now Kedron with a little bit of time in possession. Can they do something with it? Teresi had a touch on that and forced Whittingham and Crump to kick the ball clear. Wilkinson. And the free hit goes to Wilkinson. She takes a quick look. Oh, the penalty corner awarded to Kedron for the hit away after the whistle had gone. And if this is put in the back of the net, that will be something that that player, I'm not sure who it was, would rue. This gives Kedron a chance to square up the game. Only the second quarter, we've had 3 good goals.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what these guys are going to do up the front. We've only got one battery to start off with, so be curious to see if it goes to the battery or it's a bit of shuffling around. So
Kenny, just a single battery, and I'd say it's a bit, straight shot, and the idea was Teresi to come across for the deflection. I actually thought that Kenny was going to do a drag flick then, but the track wasn't very good.
yeah, unfortunately, Jodie just doesn't seem. She's a little bit off balance there. The ball's a little bit too close to her feet, so she doesn't get quite a hold of it. As you can see here.
Casey Dawkins and Mahalia Howe trying to put her off. That's fallen nicely for Gemma
Really
Punch.
nice trap, yeah.
Charles Wisdom on this side and just forced over the sideline by Nina Murphy. Wisdom, she can throw an overhead as well. Usually a bit more effective than that. She's ruining the fact that she actually threw it out. Graham gets us underway. Strengthen Murphy. Murphy's a handful. She's one of these players, she's not very tall, but she's like a whippet. She's so quick around the field. And there's the other one who's like a whippet, Rosie Malone. Yeah,
Rosie's unhappy.
Malone not happy with that, but she's arguing against one of the best umpires in the world. Kiriana does nicely there, and the umpire's playing advantage as well. And now she gets the free hit.
Yeah, Kiriana's been playing some really good hockey this season. I know she was back in New Zealand for a little bit for getting ready for NHL over there as well, so you can see she's still in fine form, so it'll be exciting to see how the end of her season ends up as well.
Oh, Wilson did the right thing there, just got the stick to it because Cassidy Knuth, who can score goals as well, was sweating on that pass. Montana Carr. Back to Humphreys. This is Jade Reid. Both these sides, a lot of these players will be playing for the Blaze later on this year, including this young lady, Mahalia Howe. Oh, sorry, that's Mahalia, that's Maddie Kenny. Mahalia isn't out there at the moment, actually. Mandy Kenny, certainly, she's in the Blaze squad as well. As is Jodie Kenny, and why wouldn't you keep her in the Blaze squad? Charlie Wisdom, nice turn. Nina Murphy and Dale Dawkins combined nicely to turn that over, and far side Cassidy Knuth. Labour trying to channel her. And Gemma Punch comes in. Umpire says play on. And Georgina West gets the benefit of the doubt. Takes it quickly. Oh, Jade Reid. She let Georgina West go 5 metres before she got involved and pinched the ball from behind. Wisdom makes the trap. But the free hit's gone. Dale Dawkins. Oh, Dale Dawkins. A little bit of gamesmanship. Carr sees the far side with Graham in a bit of time and space. Gets it down to Knuth. Knuth goes without it. Oh, that's not what Shania Myers needed to do. She just put her side back under pressure. Graham. Is that on someone's feet? Yes, it was. On the feet of Alex Rossetto. And that's the benefit of having a Jodie Kenny on your side. Teresi, she's going to win the race against Humphreys, and that's going to be a long corner. At first I thought she was going to award a penalty corner, but no, long corner.
Yeah, I've got to say Mimi Humphreys has definitely found her stride as a half. I know when coached her at 18 she was a midfielder, but she just really looks comfortable in that defensive role.
Oh, that's gone right through the circle and fallen nicely for McIntyre. And she's not happy with no call there from Alicia Newman. It's like a staring contest at the moment. She's laughing about it though. I think Alicia Newman's not concerned about the stare off when you've umpired teams like the Netherlands and Argentina in international hockey. Nice turn by Jade Reid to get away from Kerr. That's good work by Rossetto. She's got Dale Dawkins in space. Good save by Daly. Really needed to go to Dawkins rather than have a shot at goal. Daly had that covered.
Yeah, nice save there from Daly. I think
I thought we were going to go replay.
But no, really nice play though, to go cut inside and then get the ball shot from the other side as well. So here we go. Really nice turn there from Alex, and yeah, unfortunately right at the goalkeeper, but there's...
So the coach is Tom Bruff. He's a bit of a legend in men's hockey. He played a lot of hockey for Queensland in the time. Of course, married to Ali, who we watched earlier today play. And Commercial won the Premier League 3 final. Balls in. Casey Dalkin straight flick, and the umpire saying it's come off something. It was a bit of a bobble. If we have a look at the replay, Tanisha.
Casey's going in for a flick. Oh, yep.
I think it hit someone on the way through, Commercial on the way through. In fact, I think it might have been Jade Reid that hit on the
Yeah, I
way
think
through.
so.
This is Mahala Howe pushing that forward for Teresi, and good sliding tackle
That's
by Casey Dawkins.
absolute perfection on the timing. You've got to be really, really careful, especially in that circle. To do a dive tackle, well, that was unreal.
And Jodie Kenny just saying to Courtney Kerr, I wanted you to go that way. Courtney saying rightio. Kedron making it tough for Commercial to get out of their own quarter. Now Howe trying to work it along the baseline. Commercial just conceded the long corner. Kenny now kept honest by Dale Dawkins. Gets a foot of the labour. That's off the feet of labour. Carissa Vanderwar pushes that forward neatly for Dale Dawkins, who's run herself into space. She works well off the ball. Works it into the circle. Kenny's trying to just force and manages to force a long corner without conceding a penalty corner. Marcia McKenn's going to leave. Oh. She's going to leave that for Casey Dawkins. And now Marcia McCann, Kenny trying to channel her. Gives up the free hit. So everybody back apart from Teresi. For Kedron into the circle, and Kenny, penalty corner. Kenny did that funny two-step because she was trying to avoid stepping on the ball but couldn't manage it.
Yeah, sometimes as a defender that's just the nature of your position, and unfortunately penalty corners do happen.
It's hard to get those big size 12s out of the way sometimes. Jodie Kenny, well over 180, I think she's about 185 centimetres tall. Ball's in. Carissa Vanderwar, straight shot. Umpire says play on, and Rosie Malone, nice tomahawk, but well saved by Chloe Daly.
And again, Carissa Vanderwalf's very good slider, but really great reactions there from Fiona Labour. And then Rosie getting on, but Chloe Daly just too good.
And while we were watching the replay, the siren went for the half time. We'll be back after the half time break. Commercial leading Kedron 2-1. Welcome back to the State Hockey Centre, field number 1. It's the Joan Pease MP Bartmellish MP sponsored BWHA Premier League 1 Grand Final, and at half time the score, Commercial 2, Kedron 1. It's been a very entertaining game. Both teams have had multiple chances, but the score 2-1 in the favour of Commercial. You're with Peter Smith. Joining me very shortly will be Tanisha Carey. She's in the queue waiting to go to the bathroom downstairs. And that's always the problem. And we're underway in this third quarter of the grand final between Commercial and Kedron, and Dale Dawkins has been outstanding all game. Ball forward, and that's going to be a Commercial ball. No, Teresi snaffles that one, tries to get it down the field. Sienna Graham keeps getting in the way, and Sienna Graham, she wins that little battle. Back we go, Humphreys, Australian indoor representative. Kiriana, far side. Going to be a Commercial ball from the side. Let's wait for the restart. Casey Dawkins at the back for Commercial. She's been outstanding in defence as well. And Sienna Graham just throws that ball down the wrong side of the line. Jenna Ray McIntyre, one of the goal scorers, waiting for it up that end of the field. Wisdom, just asking to make sure that she's got the right spot. Turn around McIntyre's feet, get in the way. Up and over goes Wisdom. Oh, Mimi Humphries, went out apparently. Britt Wilkinson gets us underway pretty quickly. Oh, Mimi Humphries putting her body on the line. And this will be another Gemma Punch restart. Back from studying at Penn State University. I've got a couple of friends who've been to Penn State. Mind you, one of them's 85 years old. I think the university's changed since he was at university.
You'd hope so.
But I do have a couple of friends who've been to Penn State University. Someone's Carol Armour's going off in the background, if you can hear it. And Jodie Kenny, you don't see her making too many errors, but that's one she's made. Unforced. And that'll be a long corner too. No great damage done, a long corner. Kedron have been defending these pretty well. She's going to go on with the restart. Down to the captain, McCann. Into the circle. Bell Dawkins tried to get there, but the free hit goes against Commercial. Amy Mazafari saying it was more of a push than a fair contest for the ball. Whatever way, they both had their eyes on the ball. McCann in space now. Kerr tries to channel it. Graham goes down the line. McIntyre can't kick that in the field of play. Lose them again with the restart. Now, the reason she's not transferring is because Dale Dawkins is hovering around at the top of the circle, making it difficult. Free hit to Jane Reid on around about the quarter line. Another free hit. And I was waiting for that to happen. And Tanisha, I don't know why they're talking to the umpire about that, because it was dead set within 5, weren't they?
Yeah, I'd say it was too, but yeah, sometimes when you're on the field you think you're 5, but you're sometimes not. When you get in that 25, you got to make sure that you definitely are 5, otherwise it can sting you a little bit being a penalty corner.
So we've got Casey Dawkins and Carissa Vanderwath top of the circle in a double battery. See if they go for the straight shot, the drag flick, or will there be a variation? The running out from Kedron has been pretty good. Here we go, the walk-in injection. Goes to Casey Dawkins. Just a little bit of a fumble up the top. Mimi Humphries trying to make something of it. Elise Connor did a good job. She can't go outside the quarter with the mask on.
Oh, yeah.
And Gemma Punch, you're lucky to get away with that.
Yep.
And if you're unsure about some of the rules of hockey, we do have the Rules Gurus rules segments on Briz Hockey's YouTube site. So if you're wondering about how long you can keep your face mask on, it's explained very well. Britt Wilkinson works it up the field. Oh, that's for Mahalia Howe, and Mahalia Howe goal open. Hang on, there's going to be a card. It's a yellow card for Jade Reid, is it?
Yeah, Jade Reid. Here we go.
I'm not sure what the card was for. But of course, we're watching the ball rather than the player, which the umpire is watching. Rosie Malone can't get away from Courtney Kerr. Gives up a free hit. McBurney there. So I think it was a 5-minute yellow card. There was no signal for 10. Oh, Charlie Wisdom. And she's a bit frustrated. There's going to be another card. This time it's to Fiona Laban, I think.
No, that's not Fiona.
Yeah, no, Ashlyn McBurney got it for hitting the ball away after the whistle had gone. So this will open up the game with just 10 on the field.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, I know the card took away that shot that Mahalia took, but she'll be kicking herself a little bit, but it was still the right decision. She did take the keeper out of the way, and just unfortunately with the back stick went over the net.
I thought it was going to be a goal. I really
Yeah.
did. They'd taken Whittingham and Crump out of the equation. The goal was open. Don't get too many better opportunities than that.
Yeah, she did the right thing, just sometimes unfortunate, but hopefully not the last opportunity.
Carissa Vanderwaal wanted to get away quickly, but the umpire wants to take her from the right spot. So Sienna Graham now is on the right spot. Now she's on the right spot. Back we go. Transfer. Casey Dawkins just takes it easy. Oh, she's throwing one that makes Humphries work for it. And the free hit goes to Reezy. She'll leave it for Myers. Myers, she's going to throw a little overhead. It's not going to quite get there. Humphries did well to bring that under control. Now Malone. Oh. And that wasn't intentional.
Nah.
Georgina West was looking at the ball. And the funny thing is, Georgina West will probably end up playing with Rose Malone for the Blows. Certainly wasn't intention. Georgina West had only eyes for the ball. Sienna Graham far side. She's been very active the last 5 minutes or so. Seems to have the ball magnet on the end of the stick. Yeah, right idea to come back because there's more room on this side of the field. Humphries goes straight to the centre to Vanderwaal. Gets it back. Now McCann. Oh, Vanderwaal did well. Put herself in space. She worked it into the circle. Shot across the face of goal. No one on the far post. We needed someone there.
It's a shame. It's an easy goal sometimes. Really, really nice passage of play there from Carissa. She got the ball in the air, able to get control and do a really nice backhand. It was a little bit bouncy, but there was just no one there on the post.
Oh, there's a Jodie Kinney overhead, and it's worked. Now Teresi needs to get on a bike to bring that one in. She gets there just in time, trying to get past Casey Dawkins, but Casey Dawkins, nice low tackle. Kedron have her back. I don't know what they're doing that over there for, because there's more room over here. Shania Miles has shed a shin pad. Here's Kenny, Maddie Kenny. Oh, along the... Oh, that's going to be...
Oof.
Oh, it's still available. Maddie Kenny trying to get some time to... Oh, that... Well... Just what... Oh, it's going to be a penalty corner.
Yeah.
They all stopped.
Yeah, a bit of a crazy situation here. Kind of whistle was blown while Maddie was about to strike, so it's not like she could have stopped, but I think Commercial aren't too happy about it.
Lisa Newman down that end of the field. Praise Premier League won herself for Norths and has represented the Brisbane Blaze as well. That's how good a player she is. Knows the game inside out. West and Kenny comes to Kenny. Kenny drag flag and swept off the line by Casey Dawkins.
It's probably one of the better penalty corners we've seen. Nice, very nice save there. Doing a job.
Casey Dawkins. That's a good overhead to find Nina Murphy. Well weighted, just perfectly placed. And that's what you've got to say about these overheads that these girls are throwing. They are well placed overheads. They're not just throw it as far as I can. I'm actually throwing it for someone. Montana Carr back on the field. Straight away into the action. She's going to throw an overhead. And raising the line was actually there first. Just hit her.
Rosie's in the wars today.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
She has been in the war. And that's the thing, she'll just try hard all day. Sometimes
she's a tough little nugget.
You'll go her way. Oh, Marcy McCann trying to get that straight into the circle. Dale Wilkins and Marcy McCann. Now this is Rosie. Can't get it past Labert. Oh, Labert does well to get past two, and nearly a good ball to get to Maddie Kenny, but Casey Dawkins again. Her defence is outstanding.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's having a good game today, which is great for the game.
Alex Conlon just being harassed by Dale Dawkins. Gets the ball back. Courtney Kerr trying to get past Rosie Malone. Umpire says play on. And Rosie Malone says let's keep going. Labert and McIntyre. McIntyre wins that battle. She's got Dawkins with a lead and also Knuth. There's Nina Murphy. Murphy, back she comes to McIntyre. McIntyre just being channeled away from the circle by Punch. Gets it in there eventually. Falls for Kerr. She just throws it straight down the field. Probably not the right thing to do. Just a little bit of panic. And Rosie Malone can't stop that going over the baseline for a 16. So they take Britt Wilkinson off for a break and put Mahalia Howe. That's a pretty good sub to bring on for Wilkinson. Myers goes over the top. That was for Teresi. Teresi can't keep that in the field of play. Back we go. Dawkins under pressure from Howe. Being channeled, and that little bit of pressure was enough to force the error. Four and a half minutes left in the third quarter. It's been entertaining. No goals added to the scoreline, and as soon as I said that, it's a and the umpire blowing the whistle before that had all gone down. Rosie Malone into the circle. Daly makes a save, and that's wide of the target. The shot from
Jenna Ray.
Yes, Jenna Ray McIntyre.
It's a very good position in the circle as well, and she obviously put her body on the line. Just unfortunate it didn't go in the goal, but really nice positioning.
And quickly these girls pull the trigger when they get a chance. On the field, Carissa Vanderwath. Doing a nice job, but being channeled by Ashley McBurney. One corner. The commercial crowd and the Kedron crowd very close together down that end of the field.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool atmosphere down here at State Hockey Centre, and unfortunately, if you're listening to us, you're not here, but
again, Daly brought into action. Good side again. And that's not a bad effort by Gemma Punch to get that ball out of the area.
Here we go again. Jenna Ray always seems to be involved in those goal scoring opportunities, so she's having an absolute blinder today.
Casey Dawkins at the back. Howe comes up to keep Humphreys honest and gets the ball away to Vanderwath, and Vanderwath's pass neatly bisects Dale Dawkins. They're laughing about it.
Yeah, of course, Carissa Vanderwath's nickname is Giggles, so don't know if I've ever seen that girl angry in my life, but yeah.
And she's got a sister, Marinay. known as Sauce. I know, but we Aussies.
Yeah. You guys can make nicknames out of anything.
Wilson comes up and takes a long handle of that one. And Kedron just inching their way forward. Long corner. And Commercial will be happy with just conceding a long corner. It's 90 seconds to go in this third quarter. West at the back now. Kenny under a little bit of pressure. Does well to get around Canoe. Raising Malone. Oh, the call's going Rosie Malone's away. Rosie Malone will be happy about that. Jodie Kenny not so much. Some cheering going on in the background for both Commercial and Kedron. The two different supporting groups are sitting side by side down that end of the field, the scoreboard end. Umpire says this play on. Van der Wath gets around one, can't get around Georgina West, got channeled nicely into her path. McBurney gets that forward to Maddie Kenny. Maddie Kenny can't get past Marcy McCann. Now so McBurney throws it up the field, but Marcy McCann just caught up. Maddie Kenny not happy with that. And Casey Dawkins not the best directed overhead, but it doesn't matter because the clock's winding down. The players are already starting to walk off. And that's the end of the third quarter. We're going to the sheds for a short break. Commercial up 2-1. Hello, welcome back for the fourth and final quarter of this Barton LSMP Jump PCMP sponsored BWHA Premier League 1 Grand Final. Kedron, they're down by 1 goal. You're Peter Smith, and joining me is expert commentator and coach Tanisha Carey. Tanisha, we said at the beginning of the match we thought Commercial might win this, and so far Commercial are proving us right.
Yeah, I think in saying that though, Kedron is definitely putting up a fight, and to be fair, probably the most consistent team in the league. But Commercial just have been a little bit more clinical in the circle, and that's probably where it matters the most, especially in finals. But definitely not taking Kedron out of this.
Yes, only takes a few seconds to score a goal, and there's only 1 goal in it. Curie gets the free hit. Jane Reed has to go back to Humphreys. Teresi, that's Jasmine Teresi, Jazz, as she's known. She'll run all day, one of the fittest ladies out there. As is Gemma Punch, back in Australia after studying in the USA. Humphreys at the back, tidies up. The free hit's already been awarded to Kedron. West, around 1, needs to use someone else in the field because she's running into traffic. And Jane Reed is turned over. It's a Kedron free hit. And straight into the circle, onto the stick of Casey Dawkins, and that's not who you need to hit it to, because she'll just run it out of there, or do an overhead, or just take a long handle to it.
Yeah, Casey's been nice and solid at the back for Commercial.
Backstick tackle by Brett Wilkinson, adjudged a stick check by umpire Newman. Here we go, Casey Dawkins with the overhead, and that's nicely weighted, brought down neatly by number 3.
Oh, that's Sophia Papantonio.
That's it, Papantonio.
Yep.
Sophia will call her for the
Nickname
rest
it
of the game.
Puppy. Yeah.
Pappy.
Yeah.
Good Greek name. She wasn't on our team sheet, but
No.
luckily we know who she is. Mind you, we haven't looked at the team list too often calling this game because we know so many of these players so well. Britt Wilkinson and Alicia Newman just having a conversation in front of us. I don't know what that was about. Ball into the circle. This is Sophia trying to get it through to Dale Dawkins. Now Jade Reid pushes it. Couldn't get it into the circle. Nina Murphy there brings the ball back for Commercial. Has to come back to Graham. Graham's going to smash it in there, but straight on the stick of Fiona Labour. Labour gets it through to Maddie Kenny. Maddie Kenny can't get past Sienna Graham. And now gets the ball back. Push forward for Britt Wilkinson. Casey Dawkins so strong. Now that's for Teresi. Teresi trying to work it along the baseline, get it into Britt Wilkinson. Wilkinson reckons that was pushed deliberately over the baseline, but Alicia Newman says it's just along corner. Umpire Newman won't change her mind. That pass by Jodie Kenny was straight onto the stick. And now Dale Dawkins, she's quick. But this is good work by Elise Condon. Now Elise Condon did well to channel that.
Yeah, that's a really good work rate from Elise Condon. Dale Dawkins is probably one of the fastest in the league, and she's got a really good shot on her. Also great from Chloe Daly again coming out to shut down that space as well.
Another replay. You'll see Elise Condon, she does well.
Yeah.
So back line, then Casey Dawkins trying to get down the field. Straight on to Charlie Woosum's stick. And off the feet of the Kedron player for a free hit to Commercial, and just Bwha just looking to hit it straight into the circle. There was really no one there. I think she got the call to do that because she looked up, and I think it was Dale Dawkins who gave her the call, but Dale Dawkins was never going to get there in time. West. Down the field she goes, looking for Teresi and finds a lucky bounce for Teresi, and sometimes it works like that. Good work by Witham and Crump to come out, because Maddie Kenny had got in behind the defensive unit at the back. Free hit to Kedron. 12 minutes remaining in the match. Kedron still plenty of time, don't need to panic. Courtney Kerr. Rosie Malone, she's too good. You have to do more than that to get past Rosie Malone. There's a good reason she plays for the Hockey Reeds. Oh, Jodie Kenny, how often do you see her make an error like that? Only once so far before in this game. It's so unusual.
Oh.
And Cassidy Knuth.
It's a good gamble there from Cassidy.
Very nearly snaffled it. Okay, here we go. Kedron and Georgina West and Rosie Malone battling it out. Falls for McIntyre. McIntyre's already scored one. And Courtney Kerr manages to get the stick in there, break down that play. Right in front of both supporting groups. Rosie Malone, Jodie Kenny. Umpire says play on. Jodie Kenny, well, she's throwing an overhead. She's got Maddie Kenny over there in a bit of space. Didn't see her. Oh, Labour just took her eyes off it for a moment. Still going. Lucky bounce. And now this is Mahalia Howe. She's got Maddie Kenny just too far in front. Maddie Kenny throws her body at it, but just too far away.
Yeah, it's a really good idea there from Mahalia. Just probably a little bit too far out in front, but good on Maddie Kenny for trying to dive and get that ball, because that's the kind of players you want on up in your striker line, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's someone who gives it 100% every time. Runs for everything. This is going to fall for Labour, and instead it falls for Dawkins. This is Dale Dawkins. Works it around one, gets a free hit. Oh, that was straight at Labour and high and dangerous. In fact, that's hurt Fiona Labour. She's limping a little, but she'll run it out. Wilkinson gets it away from Rosie Malone. Now, let's occur. Relatively quiet match by her standards. Trying to work it up the field. Marcy McCann gets the better of it this time and gets the free hit, goes straight away. Wants to get it down this other end of the field. Gets it down to Dale Dawkins. Dale Dawkins seemingly to find space so easily. But the free hit goes against her this time. Dale Dawkins, she seems to ghost her way into space all the time and didn't quite get over the end of Montana Card's stick. So every time Kedron seemed to get out of their half, Commercial turn it over. Rosie Malone seems to have so much time when she has the ball. Bwha, give him a bit of hurry up by Howe. Oh, sorry, Kenny. Now Kiri. That's Howe giving Kiri a bit of hurry up. Jay Reed. Compose, gets around. Okay. Britt Wilkinson saying no, didn't touch me. You got it wrong. Doesn't matter. Whistle's already gone. Georgina West gets the free hit.
I will give credit to the umpires. They're both letting it, play out. I think this game could definitely be a high card situation, but I think it goes both ways. So it's good to see that the game just getting played on smoothly without it being dangerous or malicious out there.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts. This is good work by Commercial. Fine Dawkins. That was Cassidy Knuth. Oh, sorry, Alex Rossetto, not Knuth. Alex Rossetto hasn't had a lot of time on the field, but every time she does something good with it all. Courtney Kerr pushing that forward. She was looking for Wilkinson, but Casey Dawkins got there first. Got in front of Wilkinson. Kiri, good ball to get away to Malone. Gemma Punch. Oh, good work by Punch to turn that ball over. Now she needs someone to pass it to, and Kiri, good job to just break down that plane that was dangerous for Commercial. Gemma Punch now, straight away. Into the circle, straight on the stick of Bwha, who gets it out of there. Good crowd in the stand, enjoying the hockey. Into the circle, that's up and dangerous. Penalty corner for Kedron. What will they do? What would you do, Tanisha, if you were the coach of Kedron? What would you get him to do?
I do love a Britt Wilkinson hit, but in saying that, wouldn't mind seeing a slap from Jodie for some sort of deflection. I know Mahalia Howe out there on the right, she is very, very good on as a forehand deflection, so curious to see.
Yeah, that's what I would be saying, is a deflection to get it over the top of a Witham crump. Here we go. Double battery setup. Goes to Kenny's batteries. It's off the feet of... it's wide of the target. The umpire was playing good advantage there.
That's a shame, because I think that's actually what they were looking for, but just a really good line ran by Commercial, and unfortunately just a little bit just past the post.
So that was good umpiring. Played advantage after the feet was hit by the runner. Gemma Punch, she's been outstanding so far.
Yeah, she really has. Hockey's definitely in the blood for that family.
It certainly is. We saw her two sisters play earlier today. They played for Ascot.
Who?
Ascot?
Gemma Punch. I think they all play for Kedron, don't they?
No, they play for Ascot.
Oh.
fact, I'll have to check.
Are you sure?
I'll check.
I know her younger sister
I do have the team
Lily.
list here.
Younger sister Lily plays for Kedron. And then I think there's Cooper Punch. But I can't tell you who he plays for.
So Charlie Woosnam comes up and she's going to throw an overhead.
It's been quite a fair
I think they all
amount
do
of...
play for Kedron, you're right.
Yeah. There's been quite a lot of overheads in this game, which has actually been quite good. I think you said earlier that they're not just kind of being thrown and hope that it gets to someone. They've been quite placed quite nicely, which is nice to see.
Jade Reid did well to eliminate Fiona Labert and get it forward to Dawkins. Dawkins can't get it into the circle, but she gets the long corner and that'll run down the clock with just a little under 4 minutes to go. Straight into the circle. Someone's had a fall there. General McIntyre. We don't have the sniper in the stand. But all of a sudden...
We've all been there.
Yeah, little lay down Sally going on. And that ball, Humphries are going to let go out before it gets to Teresi. It's good to see that Jazz has gone from one Italian surname to another. Gone from La Rosa to Teresi. Jazz La Rosa, first playing for Queensland back in 2012, I think it was. That's how long Jasmine's been playing and how well she's been playing. Labert now trying to get that forward to Teresi. Humphries gets in the way. Goes quickly, Teresi trying to work it up the field, gets another free hit. She's going to leave it for punch. Not everyone from Commercial is back behind the ball, but they certainly have crowded. Now they come out. Oh, nice one-touch pass by Woosnam will find West. West trying to get it past Malone, gets the free hit. I think she's taken it 5 in about a 1 metre circle. Now long corner. Charlie Woosnam. Down to West and Malone, and they get all tangled up. And McIntyre comes away with it. Oh, Reid does well. That's a good 1-2 between those two, but Kenny just manages to keep it in the field of play. Oh, not a bad ball, but straight on the stick of Carissa Vanderwath, who held on to that trap. Now the captain, McCann. Works it down to Nina Murphy. Quite standard by Nina Murphy's, quite game by Nina Murphy's standard as well. She's normally involved in everything. Sometimes that can happen. The ball doesn't come to you. This is Jade Reid. She's managing everything. Now Murphy.
Yeah, I think with Nina sometimes her off-ball play is probably not noticed, but yeah, on ball she's also very dynamic, so she's a bit of a workhorse in that midfield.
And sometimes you can do so much work. And taking down to the corner with only a minute to go. That's good game management by Daryl Dawkins. She gets the free hit, takes it quickly. And now another free hit. Daryl Dawkins, she's just going to run down the clock again, and that's smart play. Nina Murphy. I don't know if she knows about running it down to the pocket because she's turned it over. Oh, it's fallen for Jade Reid and Jenna Ray McIntyre. She's still got it. And finally Kedron get it out of there. Charlie Woosnam gets a free hit. She wants to take it quickly. And now the umpire's just called time off. Jodie Kenny's just...
Jodie v Jenna.
And time has been called, and we're just waiting for the ball to come back. and the commercial crowd are going wild because with 11 seconds on the clock, it's going to be very hard for Kedron to get this one anywhere down that end of the field they need it to be.
I've just noticed that Rosie's come off the field. She's limping a fair bit and clutching onto her foot. I hope she's alright.
Yeah, I hope so too, because she's got some big games coming up.
Yeah. Still a bit of confusion with the time and starting play.
And that's why they stopped the clock, was because of the injury. And yeah, Rosie's not happy. She looks like she's in a bit of pain. Jodie Kenny understands what's going on. A little bit of confusion for Jodie. Now the clock hasn't started for some reason.
Yeah, I think because they didn't stop time
and that's the end of the game. Commercial, they take out the 2023 Premier League 1 Grand Final by 2 goals to 1 over Kedron, and they certainly undeserved winners. Kanisha, thanks very much for joining me, and hopefully I'll have you again next year, because
we will see.
we need to have more female voices calling hockey. Thanks very much, Tanisha. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back at 5 o'clock for the men's grand final in Premier League 1. But thanks for joining us here for this very entertaining game. We'll see you next year.
welcome everyone to the final presentation of the 2023 Bwha season, the Pl1 final. The presenters I've got with me today is Dr. Karen Bwha, the President, Joan Peace, MP, member of Lytton and sponsor of the Pl1 Bris Hockey coverage, and Jan Hatfield, AM Life member. The first award is the Pl1 Minor Premiers, and it's the Taxation Shield Award. Taxation Club is a foundation club of Bwha that was disbanded in 1980. This trophy was donated to Bwha at the time, along with many of the honour boards in the Bwha clubhouse. The winner of the Pl1 Minor Premiers is Kedron Bwha 1. Joan Peace, the member of Lytton, Joan with Bart have been long-term sponsors of Bwha and the Pl1 Bris Hockey competition. So could the captain, Britt? The next is the game technical officials. Naomi Crace, Lisa Hollis and Lynn Thomas. Watch out for the stick. The next is the game umpires. Alicia Newman, Amy Mezzaferi and Ariana Goff. And as we can see on the scoreboard, it was a tight match, 2-1 in the end. The runners-up for Pl1 2023, Kedron Bwha 1. Brett, would you like to bring the team in?
Just a quick one. Thank you, Commercial Girls. Thanks for a tough game. Awesome work. Well done. Well done on the goal. To our coach Nikki, thank you for a fantastic season. You're a rock star. We wouldn't have been here without you today, so thank you. And Teague as a manager, thank you so much. Our sponsor All Sports, thanks to you guys as well for coming out and being out here every game. Really appreciate it. And thanks to Bwha for putting on a fantastic comp for this year for 2023. Thanks guys.
The next award is the Pl1 Player of the Final, and this is the Wynne McMullen Shield. Wynne McMullen was a Downy Park timekeeper in the 1970s, and she was a tireless worker for BWHA. She was also awarded a life membership in 1955. So the player of the final for Pl1 2023 is from Commercial, and it's number 15, Dale Dawkins. There is also a $100 Just Hockey voucher for one of our sponsors. A hockey player can never have enough Just Hockey gear. So finally, the Pl1 premiers. I will ask some helpers to come out to help with these, giving out these medallions. So this is the Shirley Higgins Memorial Shield. Shirley was a Valley and Queensland player in the 1950s and 60s and was an outstanding fullback. So the winners of 2023 Pl1 Commercial 1. Now the younger players out with me here were competition entries for the Pl1 coin toss. So thank you to our junior club members for being involved in our 90-year celebration.
Dale, Casey, J-Ray, Crumpy, Mima, Cass, Nina, Sienna, Alex, Rosie, Carissa, Monty, Soap, Jay, Kitty, Renee, Chriso, Paul, and Tom. And the young girls in front of our squad, we've got Chanel and Elkie, Emma, Alanisha, and Danica. First of all, I just want to thank all the umpires and tech officials for running the fixtures each week throughout the season. I also want to thank Kedron for a really tough game. It's never easy, so many verses, and they always put up a good fight. Then I want to thank all our supporters down the end. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. And then lastly, our team. I'm so proud of everyone. We got back-to-back, and throughout this, we've had a big year. People got on holidays and had injuries, but everyone's come through and we did it. So good job, guys.
Congratulations to Commercial on their great win today. It was a tough game, and congratulations to the runners up, Kedron Noble. It's always great to be out supporting women's sport, and particularly women's hockey, because I love hockey, as do many people. So congratulations, and thanks to all of the tech bench and all the volunteers and the umpires that do so much work to make this game happen. And to all of BWHA, I really appreciate the hard work that you do, and congratulations on your 90th anniversary this year. What a significant thing to be able to providing hockey opportunities for women in Brisbane for 90 years. So congratulations, and here's to next season.
I'd also like to thank Bruce Hockey, who've been with us through the whole year. Joan's been part of that journey with her and Barb, helping sponsor the Pl1 live streaming. And to Peter Smith, who is the dulcet tones, tough as a $5 steak, you might have heard him say once or twice, for his dedication to doing as a volunteer that commentary for us every week. So thank you, Peter.